Hi, I'm Exis and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 La Resistance, where we're playing as Germany, still. And yeah, so today we're gonna continue on our route to defeat the Allies. I need to clear that off, of course. We've still got two majors left to capitulate. And I probably have to work towards the closer one first. But I was thinking the war support here is starting to look a little bit crummy. We're getting bombed quite a lot, so we're down to 88% from 100% of course. And the stability still isn't all up, so I would like to get both of those up. We do have loads of political power, so let's see if we can do anything about that. Yeah, we might be able to do that one later. We can do war propaganda against France. That give us 9 war support. No, even more, 12 probably. This is 90 days and we gain 1 every week. That's 12, we're missing 12. Perfect. That's one thing. And I don't think we do have the worker conditions one, but we did that one not too long ago, so we can't do it again. We're not at peace, we can't do that one. So as for the stability, we're kind of stuck where we're at. So that's the way it's gonna be. We still have one factory here to assign somewhere. Let's see what we want to put it into. Probably want to get started producing a lot more of these. We're upgrading these. We've got 6 factories into close air support. Maybe we actually just put one more in here. And yeah, rubber is looking really well now, because of course in the end of the last episode we took Ceylon, which has quite a lot of rubber. So we're not getting all of it, but getting enough of it. Could probably improve the infrastructure there if we need to. Yeah, so we can get quite a lot more rubber there if we want it. We're still waiting for our troops to make their way here to the Maldives. And I'm thinking, since Japan is working on the Dutch East Indies, maybe we'll go for the crown jewel here then. Malaya. And Singapore, of course. I would have preferred to get the Sumatra for the, and down here Java for the oil. But we can take rubber. Rubber's fine. That's tungsten to build tanks for forever there too. And I think all of Borneo is gonna go to Japan. But we've got to be quite fast there. But our troops, they're already arriving here. So let's put the orders on. We could actually go from here instead. And we'll launch, we've got Kuala Lumpur. And we'll put 2 on each order here. We'll put 2 straight down to Singapore. And then we've got 1 more division here. It's also on the way. I think we also sent the paratroopers down here, didn't we? I'll have to check on that. So this 1 troop can go, or we can probably land there and help Singapore out. So let's see where we've got these. Yeah, they're gonna be, don't think we can fly our aircraft down here, but let's move them. No, we move them not into Campania. Where do we have them? Here. They've got a range, well, no, not from there, but maybe once, don't know if there's an airbase there. We'll move them down here though. Probably stretch to secure air superiority down here though. Is there an airbase? Ah, come on. Need to be on land. Well, Andaman. No, there's no airbase here. So I think that might be a little late. If Japan captures Sumatra though. So yeah, we'll keep, we'll move them down here. Our fighters there, or our transports, and let's see if we can't get some fighters down there. We're using most of them here in England at the moment. We'll check that out as soon as we unpause. We could probably take, got close air support there. Well, let's bring some of these down then. Probably don't need to be any of the crack ones. Let's take these, and let's take those 300. Don't think it's a very big airfield, so we probably don't need 300 fighters. We'll move those down as well, and we'll take. See, we have 100 fighters somewhere. I think they're all sitting around there. So we'll go in and we'll just split off 100 from here. Reorganize. Shift click to get 100 over. Yeah, they don't need to be any high kind of priority. That's fine. And let's put those on day. Turn the mission off for now. Now move them down here. These missions though are okay to launch whenever they're ready. Oh yeah, because we don't have the superiority down here, right? And neither down there. So the invasion support fleet, turn them on for there too. That should be fine. Do they actually have any ships down here? No, they don't. Well, we're gonna need to have them on there as well. Don't think there's any enemy. We probably can't see that because we haven't unpaused yet. Okay, so cryptology, yeah, we've still got those. 6,000 progress, of course we're going to save it. Okay, the UK up there decryption. That's going to take a little bit more. Let's actually get those suicide pills now, just in case. And let's unpause so we actually get somewhere. Okay, so convoy raiding. Seems to be going in our favor. We'll do the easy check. We'll just tick in here. Yeah, we're still sinking a lot of their convoys. So we've kind of done quite a big deal on their convoys there. 10,000 convoys sunk. It's amazing that they've actually been able to build that many. Okay, so we've got those on there. What more do we need? We're building the last of the Lubecks. Oh, I guess the refits are done then. They must be. Let's just put them into there for now. That means we also can put them back out to sea. Well, let's check where we need to have them to cause maximum pain. We can let it run for a bit. So we need to be on the naval intel, and we can see that they're all coming in here. And can we see? They've only got convoy escort there. They've got their big fleets over here probably, or around here. For the naval invasions, they're trying once more down here. So I don't think this fleet is good enough to take on one of their naval invasion support fleets. I can't really see where their task forces are at. But we could move them out into the western approaches. Let's see what happens. We don't have anything convoy raiding there, and some good ships might be fun to put in there, just to see what happens. Let's get rid of that one and that one. And Cape Verde and North Atlantic Ridge. That's one. Oh, we sunk a cruiser. And down here, we just sunk a convoy. That should be counted as a convoy one, of course. Alright, so I think we fixed up all these last time. Would like to train those up, but that's the way it is. 19, that's the amount of ports we have, right? Yeah. Okay, so it looks like we found some. These are our mine layers, and they moved out pretty big fleet out here. They don't like us mining this, I guess. Well, we'll see. We might actually lose some ships here. We already lost 5 more of our mine layers. 6. I was thinking some of theirs though. That's not bad for being mine layers. But yeah, that did not go in our favor. That hurt us a lot more than it hurt them. That still counts it as a victory. I don't agree with that. Okay, so they're trying to invade us, and that's why they've got so many. So let's just let's bring up our mine laying fleet here again. And oh, they're not even out to sea. That's a little bit fun. They're out convoy raiding. Yeah, we kind of need to do something with all of these. And these were the ones we had acting here in the Baltic. No, halt. I wonder why those are still out, because that's probably the last places they were assigned. So what do we want to do with all of these? Nothing probably. This patrol fleet is going with the Blucher up here, that's fine. But they probably would need another patrol fleet up here. So let's take these guys. There's another Blucher. Let's try to copy that one. 2 light cruisers, 1 heavy cruiser, 3 destroyers. Now it's basically the same thing. Let's pop you up there. I'll put you on patrol. Should help secure the eastern North Sea. Let's do we have all of them here? Yeah, they're close enough. Now we want to move them then to that fleet. We'll put them there for now. And these guys, they're docked down there, so they can move down to there. Perfect. And at least we have all our reserve fleets in the same area. Alright, you go into this army. And let's just put... Come on. I think he has to do it that way, get them down here. Same thing with these paratroopers, get them onto that line for now. Yeah. Did we find anything here yet? No. It's probably just this that they're complaining about. Oh, we got... Our submarines are doing quite a big deal here. They sank the Royal Oak. Our submarines are pretty darn good against the AI. They have quite crummy ship designs, and what hurts them the most is that they don't actually exercise their fleet, so they don't gain the naval experience before the war to upgrade their design, so they're stuck building outdated stuff until they've earned enough experience to fix them. Yeah, submarines are tearing up their fleet here. It sounds like they're trying to invade us. Bay of Biscay. Yeah, that's here. Southern Norway. This is not southern Norway. Cape Verde Plain, naval combat, naval invasion in the Benelux. Yeah. Dangerous naval invasions in France and in Norway. Let's see what we can do down here. Oh, they're actually on go. We put them on balance? No. Oh yeah, because we had them capture the small portion of France up here. Now you just go in there, you go there, and you go there. And that should reassign all of those down to the southern front. And maybe while we're at this, we should focus our troops down there, since this is still Vichy France. And Free France has quite a nice tree. Let's see if we can find anything. Here's some Free France territory. When they go, when they become capitulated, they get this focus tree, and they can choose to intervene in these subject territories, so they've probably gone down into the Syria one here, and that's why they got Syria over to their side, and so they have to go down this tree some kind of way. So eventually some territories pop. North Africa here could pop, or Madagascar could pop over. Alright, so we finished the Atlantic Wall. That's nice. So we don't have very much left here. We could invade Switzerland. Don't have many troops in place for that though. We could go down this way if we want to build some infrastructure. But both Hungary and Romania are already on our side. I think it actually bypasses those and we could get those factories. Ostwall is not needed. But I'm actually thinking we go down rocketry now. It's about time. We got a couple of strategic bombers going, but let's check in on the air war here. We're losing so many aircraft here. I think we started with 900 attack bombers going in. And we're losing a lot of fighters as well. We just got so many here. And we can't really compete in either of those regards. Alright, so we're losing some naval invasions here. Let's split some of these guys off, put them there, and the other two go there. And that should be enough to keep them at bay. So they're going in here as well, and we had something going in Norway as well. Yeah, it looks like they landed here. So let's kick him out. I don't want them here in Norway. Yeah, that's good. And we didn't even make it here before they gave up those attacks. Okay, so we got some more free dockyards. That's not the Hindenburgs. Oh, that's the last of the old Leipzigs that got completed. We could probably be building. Let's just put them into destroyers. We need to put the dockyard somewhere. So we could maybe commission another capital ship. Let's see what we got going here. So we've got the Hindenburg there. That's probably the best bet to upgrade. I'm thinking we maybe want to go with a battleship this time. Don't have any new guns. We do have better anti-air. Let's pop that on. We don't have any new fire controls. We do have a new radar to use. Engines are max already. And with the new radar we get surface detection up to by 9, so we can probably remove this one and replace it with another dual purpose gun to get both light attack and anti-air up. Well, let's see what it's gonna name this one. Friedrich der Grob. Well, I don't know how to make one of those bees. Was it Henrik or with a K? Could be with a K. Friedrich. Where did I get Henrik from? Grob. Der Grob. There we go. Friedrich der Grob. I think that was correct. Friedrich. Okay, we need an I there too. Class, of course. Duplicate. Save. And now we got another battleship going. Let's put 2 of those into construction. Let's get them into surface fleets. Max out, of course. Get them a little bit higher up. They're not going to be completed anytime soon. We might not even make it until we're done with America too. But who knows? We might be needing those in a bit. So let's get some dockyards into that. How many more do we need? 4. Let's pull 2 from there and 2 from there. We lost quite a few of these mine fleets, so our mine destroyers might as well get a few more of them. Paint bomber. Yeah, we're just building those into the port. So that should be fine. Where do we want to put these military factories? We're gaining military factories from increasing compliance, of course. Do we have anything we're missing? Support equipment, strategic bombers. I think maybe strategic bombers is the go-to here. So, okay, let's put them up to 5 there. And let's add 5. Yeah, that's fine. So we're running out of aluminium then instead. Well, that's fine, we'll trade for some. Don't mind giving Hungary some extra factories. What are we more trading for? Tungsten and oil. Yeah, we kind of need both of those as well, so we'll keep those going. Looks like we're still sinking a lot here. So we lost a submarine. They're courageous. One of their carriers actually destroyed one of our submarines. Okay. Not a lot of damage to them. Every little helps. There goes Repulse from Renown and Ramides. They're losing a lot on these naval invasions. So I think by the time we actually move our fleet up there. Okay, so we have arrived here, and who knows how long time it'll take for. Oh, we can't actually build. Because the Japanese seem to have. Oh, they're invading here too now. That's a shame. I was kind of hoping to get that. Okay, oh, they're both the same, of course. Well, we might have been a little bit late to the party down here then. Or we'll let Japan deal with India. Got anyone going down here yet? No, they're not here. We've cleaned up here, so that's done. Do we have anyone here? Oh, let's put you guys there then. They're just token forces standing around there, so we have something to do with them. Okay. Where are you invading now then? There's so many of these. The Benelux, France, Western France. Okay, so we got the suicide pills. Good, good. We'll leave them be there. We should be finishing up some technology soon as well. A little bit still. Yeah, they really want to land here by the app. They are cycling back and forth. Oh, sunk another 2. Queen Elizabeth and Nelson. 2 destroyers. Yeah, they're losing a lot down here in Biscay. And why are these no mission set? And they're just hanging about here in the middle of the ocean. I think what we need to do here is move them back in here, because it's not going to sit out here. That's not a good place for a mine layer to be. It's not a good place for a destroyer to be. I destroyed some more ships over here. They did make some changes in the latest patch in 9.1 no. Yeah, 1.9.3 to I actually got one captured. Wait, 4. No, we captured someone, right? Looks like it. Operations. We completed the infiltrate the army. Perfect. Army experience. So how are we doing over here in the US for Intel. That's with the from operations 10%. We got a little bit more at least. We can see where they're at in their armor tech. They've got their medium tanks. We can see where they're at in all techs. It looks like they're high up there. Almost done with the doctrine. No support companies to speak of. Yeah, they went for logistics and signals. Passing down there too. They're usually a little bit more ahead than this, I think, in naval terms. I got the dual purpose guns. I got the damage control, we got to work on that too. Got the landing craft. Mine laying. I know these basic technologies. We're probably going to start on these soon. What they did was, one of the things they changed was the base cost of destroyers. So they're cheaper to research, as well as armor is cheaper to research now as well. And they're 100 days instead of 200 days base time. And they made the submarines, these submarines and the 44 variants more expensive. Among other things, they also made the medium heavy batteries, these ones. They have more damage and a lot more piercing. So they can actually pierce battle cruisers now. Which makes heavy cruisers a lot more viable, especially if you get the better guns on them. So having this one will pierce the battleship or battlecruiser armor here. Which one is it? 350, 330, this one. 30, no they're 29, but it'll do a lot more damage. I think they were on 24 or something before. These ones will pierce. And they also increase the damage both of the medium heavies and the heavy heavies. So they do 14 instead of, I think it was 11 or 12 before. So that's nice. They've made hard or heavy attacks for Navy a little bit better, which was needed. And they also increased the hit chance of heavy weapons and lowered the hit chance of light weapons. So we should see a little bit more heavy weapons, I hope. Getting some love from the community. Yeah, let's just clear all of those out. Do we have anything interesting there? No. And they're probably just gonna cycle in and out here for quite some time now. And where do we have high levels? Oh, we could go to the resistance map mode. If we go into occupied territories, we can see here we've got 66 in Amsterdam. We might need to do something about that. Civilian oversight obviously isn't really cutting it here. So we need to move up to local police force, I guess. Let's see what happens then. If we hover over the state, we can see that the target is now 56. And why are we losing so much down there? Intelligence operations plus 20%. Alright, so that will slowly tick down. We got a lot of divisions attacking here. And here we're at the target of 48, that's fine. Doing well up there, no problem here yet. We'll have a look at these when we actually occupy more of them. And how are we doing down here? And these places didn't have had a lot of compliance from the British working on them before. So yeah, that's fine for now. You can also use the compliance map here to see how compliance is going. Let's see, these areas down here are 60%. Newly conquered areas are 5% here. Norway, Poland is one of the first areas we conquered down here, of course. So that's 64% here. That's good. This is Latvia. It should be right. Estonia, Lithuania, Latvia, or Latvia, Lithuania. Yeah, one of them. In Norway, we've been in control of quite a long time. We've got almost 40% in all of Norway. Denmark is also 40%. We're missing out on a couple of cars here. I think it's just because of reinforcements. I can check the log here and see how the garrisons are doing. Let's unpause so we get them. We're losing a lot of manpower there. It would be nice if we could get... Maybe we can get some garrisons. Yeah, we can get garrison support here from German Poland. We might be able to get it from our new puppet over here as well. Yeah, they'll support us. Perfect. 1 point. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Thank you, Russia. Council will end it, yeah. Now we probably finished up our deficit there then. I would like to bump out some more infantry divisions too, actually. Let's put 48 into the queue. Wherever, doesn't really matter for the moment. Just so we fill these up and have nice 5 stacks. We're still sinking a lot of them here. Now they're losing all their screens as well. It looks like our capital ship. Oh wow, Hood. That's another very good combat for us. One would think that they would kind of retreat here now. Yeah, so the AI doesn't really do very well with their designs because they don't get the XP to do it, and the designs are a little bit borked. That's a lot of ships destroyed here. Let's go in here and see. Battles of Biscay. Current month, we've lost nothing. Sunk 164 convoys, 2 heavy ships, 23 cruisers, and 35 destroyers. And last month they lost another 11 cruisers, 36 destroyers, and 7 heavy ships. And we lost 12 destroyers and 2 submarines, but overall the IC cost is just so high for them. I should be able to look here, and all their numbers here are dwindling now. I think this was up to about 150 when we started the war, and down to 70 ships, of which 45 is destroyers, and most are gonna be this. Let's see if we can see what they've got. No, they got a fair spread of a bunch of classes. They usually end up, yeah, see, they're building coastal defense ships. England doesn't even start, well, they probably inherited that from someone. Okay, so we captured the British. Agent turned, enemy agent turn. Okay. I wonder if we actually gained one or if it's just one we can switch in. Okay, so we finished the advanced computer here. And let's see where we want to go then. I think we want to go over to construction. We're still building quite a lot of things, and this is worth it. This one's also worth it. I think it's 3 and 5. 5 usually is for the tungsten and chromium deposits and other things that are really sweet once we conquer them. These would be nice to get, of course, as well. Rubber we're pretty good with for the moment. But yeah, let's get construction there. Start land is from Vichy, France. They want to give something to us. Probably anti-airs, and it was 37 millimeters. Yeah, they're still losing their fleet there. Available war goal. Yeah, we don't want to go to war against our puppet. That seems like a pretty crummy idea. Alright, so we're pushing down here with our... Let's put some more onto the strategic bombers then. Let's go down that way, and we can put another 5 on attack bombers as well after that. Alright, so we've got another one there. It's just an ordinary unit. We go down there. So what happened down here then? We haven't launched this invasion yet? Oh, they both went on that one. Well, we've got plenty of divisions up here. You go down there. Let's go in here and let's clear out some of these other orders. We don't need that anymore. This troop division, go back there. All of you guys go there. I still want one of these onto there. These 2 get back up here. I think we're done down here. This should still be Vichy France, yeah. We could go for Australia and stuff like that, but let Japan run here. I can have a fun time. Oh, we actually ran out of things for our civilian factories to build, so let's see what kind of fort wall we got going here. We got quite a lot of forts going here now. And that focus gives you at least one on every coastal tile. We don't really need them anywhere where we're not. Yeah, we can. It's a bit weird that we didn't get them along this coast. Not like we've got troops standing there, but still. And they're not gonna invade our ports. How are we doing for radar stations? Upgrade that one, please. We got a good one there. Don't really have anything down here. Guess we could put radar on Ceylon. We probably want to leave a garrison down on Ceylon though. We're gonna move. Can probably move some down from. I think we've got a reserve. At least we've got a reserve coming. We don't need to build anything more on the eastern front. Air bases. We're gonna need air bases built up around here. Yeah, let's just go crazy. Around there too, I think. Yes, we've got. Then we're not running out of airspace for conquering England. I think that'll do for now. Could probably do with building a few more factories as well. Yeah, we were building quite a lot of them before. We have any good. Yeah, we've got 80 state there. 80, 90 there. What were we building in there? 71. And I think that's pretty much all of them. Oh, that's another one we can take. Then we've got one down there in Tyrol. Austria, I think is a core as well. Could have those out. Oh, the Polish ones here. Yeah, let's bump a few of these factories up. America has a lot of factories for us to compete with, and it's gonna be mostly a matter of air war. Alright, so we gotta get some garrison troops down here. I think 4 will do it. Let's see where we have. Did we throw everyone else in? How many did we need for this? 63, alright, so we're not really done yet there. 63, and we need to deploy 10 of them. Or there we go. You're going to that army. Perfect. It's training on the job. We're missing out a lot on aluminium, so we got to fix that. Do we want to have any more down here? So we're gonna have more, 2 on each port here in Ceylon, I think. Nah, 1 will do. I put 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't want to garrison those, but 9. As we secure our tracks there. So let's unpause again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can just go until it says 11 up there. There we go. These guys go into, what's this? Don't really know. But we're gonna put them on the ports here then. So let's assign them there. Please select 1. Assign them here. Please select 1. Assign them there. Please select 1. And down here. And deselect 1. Yeah. Let's just get this done first. And up here we want to have another one. Then we want to have 1 there. and one there. The second one from there is obviously going to go down here later on. Alright, so I forgot to... I was in testing some things before. Now we still want to have that one, of course. Pause on notifications is quite nice when you're playing seriously, but when you're testing things it's quite good to be able to turn it off. Support equipment, thank you very much. Alright, so we got our rocket artillery, and we're in time, of course, to build new artillery. Let's take that. And seems to be doing fine everywhere there. Got so many of these different designs now that we got these two as well. So we want to add rocket artillery. It's going to be a nice one here, I think. Question is if we want to have ordinary support artillery instead, which is cheaper as well. Do we want to have both? Is the big question. That will allow them to punch quite a lot above their weight, and they still got a lot of organization. It's actually quite fun that we can paradrop armored recon. That's not a bad idea. We're gonna add the support artillery and we're gonna add armored. We wanna have light, or which one's gonna do the most for us? In terms of actual... Well, let's go with the armored ones then. Doesn't hurt to have a bit of armor on our paratroopers. We got so much arm experience, it's no problem. Get that in. Where do we have our marines? There we go. And of course the marines are gonna need to have support rocket artillery, and maybe we want to have anti-tank on these as well, because I don't think anti-air is gonna cut it. Or maybe we need to have anti-air because they've got so many aircraft. Yeah, let's put the anti-air in there. We're gonna switch some of these out for tanks anyway, and we'll get the piercing from tanks. There we go. And our mountain divisions, of course, they can have support, and let's put anti-air in there as well. Our infantry divisions, they've got line anti-air and line anti-tank, so they should be fine. And I don't think... yeah, we could... yeah, let's add the support rocket artillery there as well. And this also means, of course, we need to be building a lot of this. Let's put that above the aircraft, I think. Let's go all the way up to... where do we have our ordinary ones? There we go. Oh no, above there. And yeah, 15 factories? Don't know. We can probably... yeah, we're on upgrades for everything, probably except support equipment. We should be able to... we've got so many light tanks there. But I think we can convert quite a lot of these light tanks into amphibious light tanks. Panzer IIs, needed for reinforcements. Yeah, we're still running low on those. Well, let's go. That'll be fine. That'll sort itself out. We're not really ready for being able to make a invasion of mainland Britain yet anyway. I think we need those amphibious tanks at least. But the British have done a good job in making sure we won't have any trouble gaining naval superiority anymore. We're probably gonna make the invasion into around Hull here. It's usually the better place to go in because you can spread out quickly with tanks since it's flat here. The terrain here isn't really tank terrain. It's much too much. Okay, so we got modern blitzkrieg, and that means we're done with our... we're completely done here with our land doctrine, which means that Guderian, we don't really need you. Now this max speed on armor is so good. It's really nice. But we're not going to need it in Britain. Britain's small. And in America, well, we'll see what happens in America. We can always switch him in again later. It's not like we've got a political power problem. So before we do anything there, we want to go with Werner von Braun. Welcome aboard. And I think you can guess exactly where this slot is going to go to then. We're of course going to go in here and we're going to go for experimental rockets. 120 days, I'll take it. And 2 more days for landing craft. Well, let's just wait for that one, it's going to be so quick here anyway. Because our strategic bombers are we're not going to be able to build enough of them to make a big dent in neither UK or United States, so we might as well go for rockets. We're in it for the long haul. And landing craft, so we're gonna go for some more naval techs. You see, I haven't even done sonar 2 yet because I know the AI is never gonna build a decent enough submarine that we actually need active sonar. But we're gonna go for the damage controls. We don't have very many capital ships and we like to keep our capital ships if possible. But what more did we have going on here? Yeah. Well, we could maybe do something else in America down here. What did we say? We maybe could do the civilian. I think we still have so much intel on everything here. Well, let's take the air one. We don't have that one. We do have 100% here. And they've still got a lot of ships here. But yeah, let's go for the infiltrate American air, if we can find it. Infiltrate the Air Force. And we've got... which missions are they on? You're on Intel Network, you're on Counterintelligence, I guess. Yeah. And you too. So we'll send you back to America. There we go. Happy hunting. And more invasions, of course. How's the construction going? We're gonna need more factories than that. Do we have anywhere we can just put a big queue in to start building up in the top of the list? Well, let's down here, no, not really. Danzig, Sekor, 6. Poznan is it's not ours. Here, Ostmark. Put it up at the top here. I don't really have to think very much about it. Alright, so we completed the National Focus Rocketry. Perfect timing, right? We missed selecting it. But this because this one gives 2 research bonuses to rocketry. And if we go in here, this one's got a, we can't see it anymore, this one's got a base time of I think 130 days, 127 days. And then the researchers here, they get more expensive. 170 days. 127 there again and 127 there again. So we want to use our boosts here, of course. And not on the first tech, which we're almost in time for anyway. And we've got jet engines there as well, and we get a bonus for that as well. So we're gonna go straight down here. That's for nuclear technology and rocket technology. Yeah, so we've got that one out of the way. So we're still building an Intel network here, that's good. And what more do we have? Oh yeah, we've got one building Intel network in Maryland, in Washington I guess. Washington's in Maryland, yeah. No, I don't know my US states. My wife's from the US, but we live in Sweden, so. Alright, so we need to select something more for, well, it's just one dockyard. We need more aluminium. I think we missed it a little bit earlier. We want to have 3 more factories on that. Perfect. So we got the Schwimmpanzer 2. Let's get the Torschpanzer dry. And of course we need to put those swimming tanks into production. Let's get rid of some of these things. Let's move it up to there somewhere. We want to put 10 factories on this, I don't know, 15 factories on this too probably. We're currently filling out those, and then it's going to go into the aircraft we put down. We can probably look a little bit here and see what we're producing way too much of. We got tank destroyers, we got medium tanks, we got more than enough of these light tanks. We're running a huge surplus now, that's nice. Motorized, we got a good surplus. We want to have surpluses of course, because we're going to lose a lot to attrition again once we actually go out to war. We're missing loads of anti-tank and anti-air again because we started building a lot of troops. Looks like we're running out of armored cars. Who knows? Yeah, we got a deficit there. We need to get more armored cars. And we're actually increasing the number of strategic bombers. That's good. Well, at least if this one isn't lying. And fighters we're going positive on as well. So that's good. We're building more than we're losing. But we don't really want to pull anything from these things. How many factories do we have building tank destroyers and medium tanks? We've got 25 factories building, but we're still upgrading these. But where we can actually switch over to upgrade those, we'll take 5 of that, put them into rocket artillery. These guys, they convert from light tank 2s. Yeah, of course they do. Light tank 1s would have been way too overpowered. We can convert the ones we have. Once we've got a factory or something going into that, we'll subtract 5 from there as well. We need to add a few more here once we've got enough of them. Let's put 10 factories there then, and then we can start working on the armored cars. We don't need that many on light tanks. We don't really want to lose the efficiency there though. Oh wow. We can get 10 of the MP38s. As for aircraft, well, we probably want to go up to an even number there and here. And there we just got one. There we go. We maybe don't need that many transport planes, but who knows. So I think we're going to need to airdrop some supplies. See, these aren't going to be done until 44, middle of 44. Let's actually put this straight into the high sea fleet. That's where they're going to be assigned anyway. So, alright, so we don't have any templates for the amphibious tanks. Now we've got to start building them first. Oh, we sunk a carrier. Courageous. There you go. And by a submarine. She sank a submarine and was sunk by a submarine. Alright. And actually you just stay somewhere on your own borders. War support, perfect. And we're up to 100 again. Yeah, no chance. Oh, we got you back again? No, you're still there. Yeah. Disbanding them doesn't actually disband them, it just returns them to Vichy France except... oh, damn it. Okay, so Vichy France is now on our side as well. There is a justification going on Vichy... oh, that's why they joined us. Oh yeah, because the US has an option to invade them. Alright, well we're not going to be able to help you down there. But this means that they're probably going to try to launch Operation Torch. Which means we're going to need, we're going to put some troops down here again. Where do we have? Well, we got the Eastern Front guys up here. Yeah, you're down there and up here about. And let's move these guys down. Oh yeah, we got command power as well. Let's just put these on the border there for now. We don't need all of them there, of course. So let's put 2 down here in Tripoli. No, we most definitely don't want to do that. Did we delete the right one? No. There we go. You're gonna go back into your own army, of course, and guard Tripoli as is. And let's put some back into Valletta, and let's put some troops down here, and why not put some troops on here as well. That means we have 12 divisions assigned there, and the rest are assigned for defense a little bit here and there. We've still got 1 troop standing around here, and these guys are up here in the protecting around there from naval invasions. Alright, we got air experience. I completely missed that. How are we doing for... Yeah, we haven't started with that yet. We'll get to that later. So what do we want to do? Who do we want to improve? We're actually building quite a lot of these guys now. It's more of a stopgap measure. We probably won't be building very many of these for a very long time. What can we do for our fighters? Reliability, no, we can't really do very much for them. We don't need any more range. Attack bombers? What do we have? Yeah, we're losing so many of those now, so let's shift over to strategic bombers. Increasing the engine of them increases their survivability, and we obviously don't have that, but we don't need that much range then. Yes, we probably don't need that much. We're fighting the British, right? And we're wondering how much more bomb load is that? That's quite a lot more bomb load. And that doesn't impact neither agility nor max speed. I never upgraded strategic bombers before, I think. We don't need that much there. Let's just see if we can get this one down to 500. 550. Do we need the extra range there? If we take one up from bombing, that's 470. Yeah, let's go. Let's go crazy. Let's not click there. Just make sure that we don't replace something else. We hardly lost any kind of efficiency whatsoever since we're running dispersed industry and we're almost all the way down the tree. Switching to a new update is you almost get everything. Okay, so we're they must have changed their minds. Oh, looks like they've lost something else here. Convoys. Yeah. Okay, unassigned divisions. Let's see, is this the Soviet template? It is the Soviet template. Well, we don't want you. However, we want you. We really want you. Oh, and we're full up on command power. I forgot about that. We've got, let's see here. That's Lutyens. Where do we have Raider? Now he's on one of the submarines down here, on the cruiser submarines. That's Bowen. Raider is down there. He can take Silent Hunter. He can take... Well, torpedo cooldown is 25. Means we fire once every 3 hours instead of once every 4 hours. Okay, Bulgaria is calling their troops back. They obviously didn't like what we were doing down here then. Oh, they thought they needed them for themselves somewhere. Well, I think this is a fair enough line. Let's move up a little bit there. Making us push. I don't really care that much about these. No, it just gives us a warning. I think quite a few of these are Bulgarian, aren't they? Can't we see? Up here? Well, if I knew the flag, I think that's Bulgaria. Yeah, that's Bulgaria. It's the right colors anyway. Right. That's a destroyer. We don't need to dispatch everything. Get rid of him. So we've got another naval division going. And let's see, do we have anything more happening anytime soon? No, don't think so. We got some more. Yeah, you're going into that, of course. And you can go back to the Soviets or Russians and get even more. No, it's just delayed with the tooltip. Alright, so yeah, we've got 2 more here. Let's see if we can't find Johannes Schultz. Did we have anything? No, it's the other Schultz. He's up here somewhere, I think. Yeah, there, Frederick Schultz. He can become an infantry expert. Very nice. And then we got the Witzelbein. You're down here somewhere. There we go. You can also become an infantry expert if we had the command power. Maybe it's time to recall the advisors from Japan. We don't really need the experience, and yeah. Alright, so you get back there, and we should have these guys, so let's take him and put him down there. Nice. And I think we can actually remove that one. All of these guys. We'll move you back to Europe, where we're gonna find something to do. That also means we can retreat our aircraft we put down here. All of them, yes. Let's just put them up here somewhere. I might have a use for them sometime soon. But we'll see another time, because we need to make a cut here. So thank you for watching, and take care, and see you next time.